Welcome to Trade Ideas. I'm Jake Merl, sitting down with independent trader Vishal Mehta. Great to have you on the show.
Great to be here, Jake.
So we're here at the CMT Symposium in New York City, and this is actually your first time on Real Vision, so great to have you on the show.
Sure.
And so I just wanted to ask, before we get into your trade idea, is if you could please go over your background, who you are, and what you do.
Sure, that's great. So my name is Vishal Mehta. I'm from India, and as for qualification, I'm a chartered market technician, and I'm a chapter head for India. As per my work experience, I worked with quite a few software companies, mainly focusing on charting in India. It's like Spider Software, Reliable Software, and the multinational companies like Bloomberg. I was with Bloomberg for about 6 years, and with Thomson Reuters for about 6 years. And now I'm an independent trader.
Great. And so with that in mind, what are you looking today in the markets?
So we have a very interesting setup being formed right now at Nifty. So we are looking to short Nifty. At the current levels, it is at around 11,640. We are recommending a short at 11,640 with a stop loss of 11,750 with a target price of 11,200 and 11,000 in and about a month's period.
So what's the technical setup look like right now?
So what we can see from the chart that there is a parallel channel going in the Nifty, stock. So what we can see is that at every major bottom, there is an support coming in. At the top end of the channel, we are seeing a resistance coming in. And the most important part of it is like when we are reaching at the top end of the channel, there are small real bodies. So when we talk about the candlestick charts, we see the small bodies with a large shadows, which actually talks about indecision in the market. So we had a big rally from the March, and we are seeing a bit of tiredness from the bulls perspective, and with an upward channel that is coming over there.
So are you looking at this purely from a technical perspective, or are you also looking at the fundamentals as well?
So currently I'm looking at the technical perspective, but there is another angle from a political angle that we are looking towards to it. Is the world's biggest democracy, which is India, is going to go into an election. And it is not unusual for Indian market to have a pre-rally before the election. And there is a tendency once the election results are out, they tend to kind of fall off. So there is another technical perspective also that I wanted to kind of add towards this. We are looking at another angle of an Elliott wave, which from the last rally of March, what we can see, there are like a 5-wave impulse pattern. And usually when those kind of patterns gets completed, we have a fall of an ABC, which is also kind of coming along.
So what are the key levels you're looking at for this trade?
So the key levels that we are definitely looking at is like once 11,640 has been breached on the downward side, we put a stop loss at 11,750, and we have a target of 11,200 to 11,000.
And so what would you say is the biggest risk to this trade?
The biggest risk that we are looking at this is market is in a clear uptrend right now. So we are taking a contrarian trade over here. But the best benefit that we are having is like an all-time high coming to 11,750, which has also acted as a resistance in the past.
So what's the time horizon for this trade?
So the time horizon, there is an interesting setup that we have been seeing right now is if we go on the chart, and there is a movement from late August to the March. It took about 158 days to reach at the top. And we had the similar setup being formed right now, which is reaching at the 158. In the past, it took about a month's time to reach those levels of 11,000. So we are assuming that mirror image is going to follow it. Since in about a month's time, we would see those levels coming in.
Vishal, it was great. Thanks so much for joining us.
Yes, pleasure all mine.
So Vishal is bearish on the Nifty 50. Specifically, he suggests shorting it at 11,640 with a stop loss at 11,750 and a target price of 11,000 over the next month. That was independent trader Vishal Mehta. And for Real Vision, I'm Jake Merl.